Okay, we're live. Of course, as one does, I had to troubleshoot my my setup. So, I think a quarter of the way through the stream yesterday, I think my cord for my capture card disconnected. So, you didn't hear any game audio for a solid half an hour. Whoops. But, yeah. So, but we fixed it. What happened was, because like a lot of times I rest my feet on this, on like a workout ball, and I guess the cord got caught up under the ball. I think that's what happened. So, yeah.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive, thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
Yeah, I've already got friends. Basically, the narrator's telling me I have no friends. Yeah, I have friends. You know. Yeah, me, myself, and I.
And invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute. The Chosen.
Keep stepping in shit. Ooh, a sulfurous node. Sulfurous. Is that how you pronounce it? Sulfurous or sulfurous?
A curse lifted. The dead three allied once more. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do illithids possess souls?
I mean, at one point they did. I don't know.
Correct.
It's actually a good question from Withers. First time chat from Neil Merle. What's up? Yeah, yeah, a very good question. Yeah. If illithids have souls, like for me, it's like, you know, just seeing them, because I'm not like super versed in like Forgotten Realms lore or anything, but you know, just like in the pods there in the Mind Flare colony, you know, you see, you know, the people that hadn't been turned yet, and then you see, you know, see them as illithids. So it's like, for me, it's like obviously at one point they did, because they were real people, but I don't know. I feel like the tadpole kind of like turning you into something that you weren't previously. I feel like what was a soul is not there. So I feel like I feel like Withers is probably correct there, where it's like they don't have a soul anymore. So Honor Run, I saw Larian put out like the a little while ago. They put out like, you know, the stat accumulation for different things, and it's just like just seeing how many people have how few people have actually finished honor mode is crazy. Like that shit. Like I'm definitely gonna try it sometime, but it's just like, man, I know my chances of actually doing anything in honor mode are like slim to none. So that shit would suck. But I'll definitely try it sometime for the novelty, though.
You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves.
Tell you it's a different world from the tactician, yeah.
About that.
Yeah, as I would imagine, because I know a lot of it is you can just die to just some bullshit that shouldn't happen. It's just like, okay, well, the game doesn't care if it was BS. It's like, whatever.
I chose to do that.
Yeah.
For the mission.
Yeah, like
Secrets.
yeah, like I'm also like I'm a big like Dark Souls guy. So part of it is like I kind of enjoy the difficulty aspect, but kind of for me,
between me and that dog.
I think, with Dark Souls, it's like, a lot of it is I enjoy Dark Souls more for the music and the... Oh, shit. Oh, actually, I appreciate the follow. I really appreciate that, actually. But I enjoy Dark Souls more for, like, kind of the story and the atmosphere, the music, and the gameplay is good. That's kind of where I have it layered for me. And I feel the same way with Baldur's Gate, where it's like, I enjoy Baldur's Gate more for, like, the story, the music, the atmosphere, the interactions with your companions and stuff, and the gameplay is fun second. So it's like, I would enjoy the difficulty aspect of Honor Mode, but it's like, I also know that I don't know if I would enjoy it as much, because it's like, I really want to see, like, the story through, and I'm just a real sucker for that. So I just started Elden Ring a week ago. Oh, dude, Elden Ring, it is rough at first, but I will say I think Elden Ring does a lot better of a job, if that makes sense. It does a lot better job of onboarding players to, like, the difficulty of it than Souls, because you just have so many more options for play styles, and it's just a lot more palatable, in my opinion. And it being open world, you kind of, or open world to an extent, you have more freedom in, like, what bosses you tackle first and what areas you go to first. But yeah, Souls, like, I'm a huge sucker for Souls. Dark Souls 1 is really, I mean, it's between Dark Souls, like, the first Dark Souls and Elden Ring is, like, I think my favorite game, but Souls 1 is just so, like, so quaint, but it's like, I think it has the best world design in the series. I did Souls 1 first, I did Souls 3 last year, and I did Souls 2 this year. So it was kind of a weird thing I did, but Souls 1, my favorite. I think Souls 2 is really nice. I think it gets a little long in the tooth. But Souls 3 is, I think Souls 3, even though there's a lot of fan servicey stuff, I think it does it somewhat tastefully. So, would you recommend Dark Souls since it's on sale? Yeah, 1000%. If all three are available to you, and you haven't played any of them, I would still start with the first one, even though it's a little bit. You've only done Elden Ring. Okay, I only did Elden Ring. I'm halfway through now. Yeah, okay, so I would say it would be easiest to play Souls 3 first, because the speed of combat, play Souls 3 first, because the speed of combat and how the game feels, it feels the most like Elden Ring, whereas the first two are definitely a little bit janky. So, long-winded way of saying I would definitely recommend Dark Souls since it's on sale. But if you have the choice between all three, I would personally play the first one first, but I think the third game would be easiest for you to get into, because the speed of combat is the most similar to Elden Ring. So, sorry for the long answer, but that's personally where I would go. Yeah, I think I definitely kind of agree. I think the bosses aren't as much like the draw for me. I will say Act 3, I think, has some of the best encounters, because it's like, I think the payoff for, talking strictly from having played on normal mode, a full playthrough, I think the payoff for finally getting all of your party, leveled up to 12, and finally being able to dish out a lot of those level 5, level 6 spells that you really, really want to get on them for, and getting all of these really cool pieces of equipment that are really only good for, like, the last 40 hours, however long Act 3 is. But for the bosses themselves, I think the dragon, the undead dragon, I think it's under Worm's Crossing, I think it is. That was the hardest one for me, but because it was the hardest, and I had to reload so many times, and I save scum so many times, That was really memorable for me. I spent probably like 7 or 8 hours. I had to split it on 2 different play sessions, split on 2 different days. So it's like I didn't even get to finish it the first time. So I was like, oh damn. Yeah, answer that was his name. Yeah, that was real. It was really cool though. I really enjoyed the fight. It was just so hard. But the payoff was really cool. You get to that whole side story, and also the helmet and I think it was the Baldurian helmet or whatever it was, and I think there was a sword that you get too. That was really cool. But honestly, I would say the whole like entire final battle I think for me that was just the most memorable because all of the story's been wrapped up, all of your characters are, they're joining you. All the characters that aren't in your party but that you helped out can join and, help out in different ways with different moves. And also just, I think the music just really hits too, so. Alright, what to do? I think this counts as a action, so I can't even do that. There's one when I'm trying to. This is the first time that I've got this effect going. Let's see. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. At some point, I'll do a dirge run. At some point, I genuinely have no clue when, but that'll definitely have to be happening at some point. And yeah, I haven't even like a while ago I got some email that like, oh, even though you're not an affiliate, you can set up points or whatever. So I messed around a little bit with that, but I kind of forgot about that. so appreciate you for using that too, because I genuinely forgot about that. Should I appreciate it though. Yeah, it's really kind of you. Yeah, like yeah, because I remember I read something earlier this year that Twitch was gonna roll something out for people that aren't affiliated or something, but I don't think they really specified what. And then I got an email, I think 2 months ago. They're like, oh yeah, you've unlocked, the ability to roll out points or whatever, and you can and basically what it is you can any revenue that you might earn, you can't cash out until you've hit affiliate. Give me 2 sets, get bulk. Okay, sure. Oh, okay, shit. I forgot about this whole 50 points for how many push-ups is that? I forgot how many push-ups I even said on here. How many was it again? Do 30? Okay. All right. All right. I genuinely don't know how I'm gonna do this because it's all set up for my laptop, but all right. All right, I think this works. All right. Okay, well. All right, we can try this. See how it goes. I mean, all right. Okay. I think I've got it set up. Oh, Jesus Christ. 5 more. I'm like trying to get like the Rocky theme going in my head. Okay. I think I've met the parameters. Yes, sir. Yes, coach. Ah, Jesus. Okay. Just recently, I started jogging. Just do that a couple times a week. Like I try to, you know, just get the basics in at home. You know, just push-ups, sit-ups. I have a workout ball, so do stuff with that. But chest pecs by Elden Ring 2. Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Or before GTA 6. Whatever. That's not nice. Ah, what a dick. Nice. What's she just doing over there? No, no, don't shoot my dog. Unacceptable. Unacceptable behavior. Some of the tracks in Act 2 are just really vibey. And this is not really a vibey area. This is like, no, this is like death, dark, dank, like death incarnate. Like, this is the edgelord of acts. But there's like some really vibey tunes, to say the least. The amount of times on this stream that I've just said act alone just makes me want to vomit.